Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Lady Cee Cee's world, where we are restoring identity, embracing authenticity, and discovering the freedom that comes from living in alignment with who we were created to be. Over the last 5 episodes, we've been on a journey of rediscovering who we truly are. We explored what authenticity really means. We learned how to choose ourselves first. We remembered who we were beneath the expectations and labels. We confronted the cost of abandoning ourselves. And in our last episode, we embraced the truth that we were never forgotten. Today, we conclude the first chapter of our Identity Restoration series with a conversation that has the power to change every area of your life. Because no matter what has happened around you, the conversation you have with yourself matters most. So today's episode is called Healing the Inner Voice. Listen to that. Healing the Inner Voice. Did you know the person you talk to the most every single day is yourself? From the moment you wake up until the moment you go to sleep, there is an ongoing conversation taking place in your mind. Sometimes that voice encourages you. Sometimes it reminds you of your strength. But for many people, the voice has become their harshest critic. It whispers things like, "You're not enough. You'll never get it right. Who do you think you are? You're too late. You'll never change." If you've heard those words before, I'm here to tell you you're not alone. But here's what I want you to know. Just because you've heard those thoughts doesn't mean they're true. Where did the voice come from? You may be wondering. Many of the messages we repeat to ourselves didn't begin with us. Perhaps they came from our childhood. Maybe they came from rejection, criticism, failure perhaps, comparison. Have you played the comparison game? Trauma. Have you allowed that to ruin your life or run your life? Or words someone spoke over your life that you never challenged? Now, over time, someone else's opinion became your internal dialogue. And eventually, you began believing it. But every belief deserves to be examined. So I want you to ask yourself, is this thought actually true? Or have I simply repeated it for so long that it feels true? I want you to replace lies with truth. You see, healing begins when we stop agreeing with the lies we believed about ourselves. So instead of saying, "I'm not enough," replace it with, "I am growing every day." Instead of, "I always fail," say, "Every experience is an opportunity to learn." Instead of saying, "I'll never change," declare, "Transformation happens one choice at a time." Now, the goal isn't positive thinking. The goal is truthful thinking, because truth transforms. I want you to speak to yourself with grace. Think about how you encourage someone you love. Think about it. You remind them of their strengths. You offer compassion when they struggle. You celebrate their progress. Now ask yourself, why don't you deserve the same kindness? Let that marinate a minute. Why don't you deserve the same kindness? Healing your inner voice means learning to extend yourself the same grace you so freely give to others. Grace is not making excuses, you all. Grace is recognizing that growth simply takes time. I want you also to know that your inner voice shapes your future. Every decision you make flows from what you believe about yourself. If your inner voice is filled with fear, I promise you'll hesitate. If it's filled with shame, guess what? You'll hide. If it's filled with doubt, you'll shrink and live beneath your privilege. But when your inner voice is rooted in truth, let me tell you what happens. You begin taking courageous steps, putting one foot in front of the other, taking one step at a time toward goal accomplishment and achievement. You will establish healthy boundaries. Some of you have never set boundaries before, let alone healthy ones. So you will establish healthy boundaries so that you put a line in the sand. And when you inform people of those boundaries, if they cross them, you'll let them know their consequences. You'll embrace opportunities. You will look at the world in a different place and space and see that certain things are opportunities. You'll release the old so you can embrace the new, and it will catapult you into your future. You'll trust your journey and understand and know that you're not on the road by yourself, but your journey is your journey. And you don't have to explain it to anyone else. You'll stop living from fear. And a lot of us allow fear to paralyze us from walking in our greatness and from fulfilling the purpose that God created for us. I know I have. What about you? And if you do those things, you'll start living from authenticity and alignment and not the not enoughness of it all. Look, beautiful souls. Healing your inner voice is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. I know it from personal experience. Because you see, the voice within you becomes the foundation for the life around you. You deserve an inner voice that encourages growth instead of fear, that speaks truth instead of shame, that reminds you of your worth instead of your wounds. Let me say that one again. That reminds you of your worth instead of your wounds. Some of us focus so much on our wounds that we don't even understand our worth and our value. So as you continue this journey of identity restoration, there's something I want you to remember. I want you to remember the way you speak to yourself matters. What are you saying to yourself? Choose words that build, not tear down. Choose thoughts that heal and not wound. Choose truth that sets you free and not that keeps you bound. Now, what we've explored today is not just something to understand. It is something to live. So every time you replace self-criticism with truth, every time you choose grace over shame, every time you speak life instead of limitation, you strengthen the person you are becoming. There's such a beauty in becoming, you all. Healing doesn't happen overnight, let me tell you that. It's work. It takes time. It happens one truthful thought, one compassionate choice, and one courageous step at a time. So, if today's episode encouraged you in any way, I invite you to share it with someone who may need to hear this message. And if you've been walking with me through the Identity Restoration Series Season 1, Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey. I hope these conversations have reminded you that authenticity is possible, healing is available, and your identity is worth reclaiming. Be sure to subscribe to Lady Cee Cee's World as we continue exploring healing, resilience, identity restoration, and authentic living together. Let's stay connected. I'm on Facebook and Instagram at I Am Lady Cee Cee. I'm on TikTok and YouTube at Lady Cee Cee's World. I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it but love me back. Until next time, remember, authenticity is real.